Wait, what? Imagine if your biggest life goal at 14 was just to own a tractor. Seriously. No fame, no followers, just a kid in a tiny village dreaming of becoming a farmer because he wanted to make his grandma proud. Boom! This kid was so off the grid, he didn't even know what a global superstar looked like. He spent his days picking strawberries and charging the village neighbors performance fees, literally just pieces of candy, for his dorky dances. But then, something impossible happened. A twist of fate so weird, it sounds like a scripted Netflix drama. Do you know who this boy is? Before he became a legend, he was a ghost. This boy is none other than V of BTS. Today, we are diving into the secret life of V. Let's get it. Taehyung wasn't raised in a fancy Seoul apartment. For 17 years, he lived in the countryside with his grandmother. She was his entire world, his protector and his best friend. Because of her, he grew up with this old soul vibe that we all love today. Even back then, his star quality was leaking. He used to follow his grandma to the village hall and perform for the elders just to see them smile. And that famous trick, pinching the moles on his arm to make an elephant? He invented that at age 5, just to make his grandma laugh. He wasn't dreaming of the Grammys, he just wanted to make enough money to buy his grandma the biggest house in the village. This pure, humble heart is exactly why he stays so grounded today. In 2011, when he moved to a slightly bigger town for school, his dad gave him a piece of advice. If you want to be a singer, you need to master an instrument. So, he picked the saxophone. He played for 3 years, winning prizes and looking like a total K-drama lead. Then came the day that changed everything. A major entertainment company came to town for auditions. Taehyung? He didn't even sign up. He just went there to support a friend. He was just standing in the hallway, looking around, when a scout stopped him. "Hey, you! Want to try?" He performed right there on the spot. And guess what? Out of hundreds of kids who prepared for months, he was the only one who passed. His friend, sadly, didn't make it. It was a total accident that gave the world the V we know today. Moving to Seoul in September 2011 was a culture shock. His mom, worried that rich city kids would look down on her country son, saved every penny to buy him a super expensive red North Face jacket. When he walked into the dorm, the other members actually thought he was some spoiled rich brat. But life wasn't easy. For a long time, V was the secret weapon. While the other members were filming vlogs and meeting fans, V had to stay hidden. He once confessed that he'd stand behind trash cans or pillars just to watch the others film, feeling so lonely that he'd cry in secret. He was the last member revealed, just days before debut. Why? Because the company considered him their nuclear option, a secret so powerful they were afraid to show him too soon. Can you imagine the strength it took to stay in those shadows? When he finally stepped into the light in June 2013, he didn't just perform, he changed the world's vocabulary. He looked at a purple ocean of fans and made up the phrase "I purple you, Borahae" on the spot. He gave a color a whole new meaning of love and trust. But despite being a global fashion muse for Celine and Cartier, he's still that dorky strawberry boy at heart. He's the guy who hops on gaming servers at 3 a.m. to play PUBG with fans, scolding them for not doing their homework while carrying the whole team to victory. He's the world's best friend, who also happens to be a superstar. V is back, and more powerful than ever. But remember when V shocked the world in his black combat uniform? Our strawberry boy transformed into a real-life action movie hero in the elite special duty team. Even after his honorable discharge, the intensity in his eyes remains pure legendary status. From a remote village to the top of the Billboard charts, and now back to us as a true legend. V's story teaches us that even if you're the hidden one, your light will eventually blind the world. Which version of V is your favorite? The fierce warrior or the sweet strawberry boy? Let us know in the comments. I purple you. Borahae.